welcome to another episode of God's View with Winnie. I'm Winifred Aminu, and if this is your first time here, you're very much welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe, to like, share, and comment, okay? And if this isn't your first time, you're welcome back. Welcome back, darling. Welcome back, okay? And yes, today I just want to talk about something that, I actually, well, see, I was just about to go to bed, right? I'm literally prepping for bed, and I just thought about something. I was like, you know what? Let me come up here and share it with my girls. So yeah, this is mostly for the girls, literally. And then I feel, yeah, this is strictly for girls. Yeah, it's strictly for girls. And what it is I feel like we stress ourselves too much. See, like the life, this world on its own is stressful. Like the world on its own is stressful, And I feel like most times we just make some decisions, do some things that will just make life more complicated, more hard, more difficult, more tricky, more. Please, like we should just try and cut down the level of things that are going to stress us out. Okay, and there's one that stresses out a lot, and I think it's just unnecessary. It could have been like was it could have been like what's the word, it's something that doesn't even have, it's not even supposed to even be a thing, but like we just literally you know put ourselves there and just get hurt and all that. And this genuinely, I've actually seen ladies genuinely like literally hurt about this thing. Okay, and what is it? Okay, what is it already? I guess so it's about actually just having high hopes for nothing. Like with men, I know with women, like most times we want to feel wanted, we want to feel needed, we want to enter a place, and the guy that's catching our eyes, we want to know that the guy actually feels the same way about us too, and all that. We just don't want to be alone in those feelings, like I'm the only one liking him. He doesn't like me as much or something like that. We don't want to be alone in that feeling. And it's okay, I think. But again, at the end of the day, we need to remind ourselves that that's not how the world works. It's not everyone that you like that will like you. It's not every talk less of men. It's not everyone that you're into that will be into you. It is what it is. Like it is what it is. Okay, that's why at the end of the day, in the beginning is just the best. Like hmm, example scenarios like this, like I've seen ladies just like literally see a man like just be nice to them, friendly and whatever, and they carry the matter on their head and just become unnecessarily extremely excited and saying he likes me, likes me, likes me. This guy is not like, you're chatting with this guy, he's not really vibing with you, and you be like giving yourself excuses in your head saying that maybe he's busy, maybe he's that, maybe he's that, maybe he's that. A man that's barely even, a man that has not even come up to you to ask you for anything, asked you for anything. He has not asked you out on a date. He has not said he wants to hang out with you. He has not even whatever, and he doesn't even doesn't even feel the urge to even buzz you on WhatsApp or whatever social media you're on. He doesn't even feel the urge to buzz you there and all that. And you're the one that will come and be like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he'll be like, "I'm fine." And then after 5 hours, he's replying you 5 minutes. All this kind of digital. And yes, you just be still trying to water it. Like, baby girl, relax, calm down, calm down. There is nothing to water. It's not every plant that see you have to pray to God to give you, in fact, the eyesight to see potentials. Like it's not every plant that you want someone water. Like I know you want all these things and all that. You want him to feel that way, and maybe see, stop giving all this men. We should need to stop giving men excuses in our head. I've always worked with one thing in my head. Like I don't know what made me have that mentality right from time, but I've always kind of like just grown up with that mentality, and I feel like that's really helped me a lot. And that mentality is, if a man wants me, I will know. Because he will literally show me. That's my mentality. If a man wants me, he would show me. If a man wants me, he would show me. And I would know. That's just always my mentality. From the one, if a man wants me, he will show me. Sefini, like there's no gonna there's no I don't need to stress. If a man wants me, he will come for me. I would know. And that has always been my thing. So that has really saved me from a whole lot of drama, like watering dead plants. And this doesn't mean that there won't be situations or times by which I've been into some particular guys and then they're like, not so serious with me. Of course, it's normal. It's a big life. It happens. But I found myself that anytime I'm see, in fact, I don't even know how this happened, but I have so much. There's this thing that I do. In fact, my biggest turn off in a man, guys, my biggest turn off in a man, literally, is a man that is not into me. Any man that is not into me, I just like, I'm turned off by him. Like, if you're not into me, and I notice it, I've switched you. Like, you are a turn off. Like, that's actually a turn off. Like, I mean, that's a turn off for me completely. Like, I could just be admiring a man, like, look at that man, oof, 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 oof. That kind of, ooh, look at him and all that kind of thing, admiring. I'm like flirting, and whatever it is that we do. But once I just notice that I'm not receiving the same kind of energy, and I just like, okay, maybe it's because you feel like there's a right, and I just said, okay, fine. You know, at times how some men would really want to, because they feel like you're not like available, because they'd be like, okay, this one is not giving me and ginger, all this thing, this one is not giving me vibe or giving me this thing, then they'll quickly just say, okay, fine, I'm just like happy. Maybe she has a boyfriend, they'll hook up. No, not that. That's not an excuse when it comes to me. This is why I like a man. I literally make it obvious to him that I like him. Like, I don't go and just, no, please. I'm on the boats. I'm part of the people that believe that a woman should not go and ask a man out. Like, why would I ask you out? Like, you're the man, you're the finder. You're the finder. You are the finder. I'm not gonna come look for you. I'm not gonna literally ask you out. I'm not gonna do that. Hell no. I'm not. I'll die with the love or the like, whatever it is. I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so but that's not the point. Okay, the point in here is that, but like at the same time, that doesn't okay. At the same time, yes, I don't do that, but at the same time, that doesn't mean I would make it obvious that I like the person. You get me? Like, I'll make it obvious. You would know I like you. You would know I like you. You would know. You would know. I'm not gonna say it, but you know. In fact, I could say I really like you. I could just be like playing and flirting. I'll make it easy for you. You would know. You have sense, don't you? All these men, they used to know that. I feel like we women we should just do that. You know. So like just saying that kind of situation like this, like make it obvious. The man literally knows you're vibing with him, you like him, and all that kind of thing. And if the man doesn't want to do it, if the man did not do anything again, then apparently, personally, after I've made it obvious to you that okay, you're welcome here, and I don't sense any kind of effort in my head, Oka does not like me, and maybe I'll make tiny effort like hey hi, maybe reach out once or twice myself to create room for vibes and more stuff, and if I don't see any kind of like if I was kind of thing I'm telling you, it doesn't take me 1 month or 2 months to discover. No, it can just take 1 day, 2 day from 1 day, 2 days for me to discover that. And I just see that this one is just there doing okay. This one is not it's not I zoom. I'll be like, okay, this one doesn't like me, obviously, and I move. That's always just been my thing. Any man that literally doesn't come for me is not into me enough. He's not into me, or he's not into me enough. And who wants a man that is not into them enough, anyways? So yeah, I just run honestly, and I feel like lots of ladies just don't get that. They literally just keep trying. Next thing you know, they be like, they start beating themselves. Like, okay, is it because I'm not that fine enough? Is it because what is the issue? Why doesn't he like me like that? What's this issue? Like, is it because of? Is it something I'm like? Please stop stressing. Life is hard enough. Let these things be. It's not every man. Who told you it's every man that sees you that must like you? It's not. Isn't every man that you see that you like? Isn't any man that you see that you like? No. So then it says every man that you see that you like should like you in return. That's not how things is done. That's not how things are done, literally. That's just like you just setting yourself with that kind of mentality. You set yourself with a level of hurt because most times, in fact, you could be with your female friend, one of your female friends, and then a guy will just come from nowhere and start liking her instead of you, and then this is the guy you like. I think lots of ladies have actually gone through that kind of experience where we share with with a lady of your with a female friend, sister, whatever, and then another guy will just come, and the guy that you're liking will come and just start liking someone else in front of you. Okay, not even maybe someone you even know like that, but just someone in front of you other than you, the person liking the person is like you carry the matter on your head. That's saying, is it because her ass is higher? Is it because she's a bit darker? Is it please. Life is not that complicated. Life is not that hard. It's really hard. I don't think it is that complicated or hard. I think we just make things overly stressful for ourselves. We really just make all these things unnecessarily just difficult for ourselves. We should just learn to just take things for what they are. It doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. Like, um, hmm, okay, so let me give you this gist. There was this time, in fact, at times you should just learn to even pray to let go. Like, that's why I keep saying that this our prayer thing is really the master key to everything. Use prayers for everything, even for little things like God make me to get over this person, that because like I'm literally catching feelings and a guy is not even help me to get over him. We should do that. God listens. He's your friend, yo. He got you. He's going to definitely help you out with that feeling or whatever. He does. Like magic. Okay? So yeah. So my days, right? So there was this time one of my cousins, or one of my favorite cousins, actually my baby girl. Anyways, let me focus. So anyone that knows me knows how I'm literally obsessed with her. Yeah, let me stop there. Let me calm down. Exactly. Let me move on. So yeah, so my baby girl, there's a time that me and I like hung out with this guy. Like first of all, this guy, right? Like I've known him forever. Like I've never even told her this thing. Like I don't think I've never told her this like this. I've never told her this. But I guess she's knowing now. So there was this guy that me and him have known each other since forever, off and on, off and on, off and on. Like I like the guy who was okay like that, and so it's sometimes just barely nothing. So, but I just liked him. He has a genuine vibe. He's such a sweetheart. So long story short, this was a while ago. So long story short, me and her, like me and the guy, we met, we like hooked up and everything. Like we met up and we were like just in and all that chilled. And okay, yeah, outdoors of course. And my sister was like, okay, my sister is going to come in and join us and everything. Yeah, come over and join us. So my sister did join in, and when she did, it was really cool, right? And the guy was, I just noticed that he was really vibing with my sister more. And then this kind of thing, that it's not that I really liked him so seriously, but I was like, okay, crushing over him because he was a good looking man and all that kind of thing. So yeah, but I was not like wanting him beyond that or anything. But it that way, we women, if you like, you like. Except for me, like it mustn't, you don't necessarily even want to even have to date him before you even have to like feel a certain jealousy or whatever. So yeah, I just noticed him and my sister were vibing a lot, and I just started praying because I was like having this woo, like I was feeling a certain way, and then like. But like afterwards, after the vibes and everything, and I noticed he really did like her genuinely, and she was like really like she liked him. The guy was, like I said, he's good looking. So we go home, ladies now, she's my darling, she tells me literally everything, and then she's just chatting, okay, this guy is cool, this guy's gone in, we're gisting, and the guy was chatting up and everything, and I just literally realized that I was literally having to feel a certain way, which I think some people it's normal to them having to feel like, and this guy like him to say I was just feeling somehow. Like the feeling that very stupid evil thought. The devil now wants to always feed on this guy, like, so now the guy now just I was like, Plus, this girl is not just any girl. She's my baby girl. I cannot stay here and be hating on her and on her joy. I can't, because of what? It's obvious that the guy doesn't like me like that. He likes her. Why am I stressing? Like, why am I about to start hating or be jealous about nothing? It's not that I've ever had anything to do with the guy or anything. It's like, what is the stress? I quickly attacked it, and that's the problem. We let things be. We keep feeding it. Most times, all these thoughts will come to our head. We'll just be watching it. It's not that she's that fine. So, yeah, is it because she's like that? Is it because she's fine now? Is it because she's like, please. Anytime, see, we tolerate all these things. We accommodate. That's the word. We accommodate all these things, and it's not good. It's really not good. We accommodate this evil thoughts that comes from the devil, and before you know, we're now like stressing so much. We're having jealousy. We're having this anxiety, and we're stressing so much, comparing ourselves with somebody, just ruining good relationship, good friendship from nothing, for nothing, for nothing. Okay, so that's my example. So long story short, I noticed that I was getting that way. In fact, I didn't, like me, I don't used to wait for the one to pass, for 1 week to even pass, for 2 days. But no, when I notice something that doesn't sit well with me, that is obviously not from my God. I quickly come down on my knees and pray. I literally remember after, in fact, that night after we'd hang out and everything, that night I knelt down and I prayed to my God. See this tiny like thing, this tiny crush that I had for this guy, kick it away, flush it inside toilet, flush it for me, please. I pray to God, take it away. I want to be genuinely happy for them. If whatever happens, if they come together, fine. If they don't, fine. But I want, when I ask her about their child or what, I want to be genuine because she's my baby girl, like I said earlier, like, and he's my person, and I just want to be genuine. I don't want to hurt about nothing. So I pray to God about that, and like magic, the whole thing even disappeared. The I didn't even realize that God even answered the prayer. Because one thing I knew, I was just all normal. Like, what's up with this person now? What's up, baby? What's up with him? And at this kind of last I said, it's not that they even worked out. So you're seeing. So imagine if I would have. They didn't even stretch their friendship, whatever. But like I'm just saying, imagine if I would have literally held on to that, made it to cause one trouble, enmity, and lots of people do that. Imagine if I would have let myself hurt over this kind of thing. For what? See, we just need to just be calming down. My own one thing, like it is so important. Any man that is not really giving you, don't be giving him. See, if a man likes you, you would know. It's just that simple. Any man that is just doing you like, if a man is doing like he doesn't have your time or he doesn't like it, it's because he possibly probably do not. It's probably because he doesn't. I mean, so don't stress, sister. Do not stress. Do not stress. Except maybe he's just there and keeps talking to you, whatever. That's a different thing then eventually. But see, my dear, if a man is just all there, all cold and whatever, don't mistaking a man's kindness, a man's friendliness to a man loving you, to a man really liking you. You're going to just get yourself unnecessarily heartbroken. Now, this is a different thing entirely from a man that is already that is giving you vibe, and you guys are all like, a man that has your time. Obviously, that's not what I'm talking about entirely. I'm talking about all this situation by which we're liking men that are just all cold towards us. Towards us. That's what I'm talking about. We should just learn to, if the feelings does not want to leave you, pray to God to come and kabush the feelings for you, and move, pray about it. God will answer you. God will take away the feelings and to do like it's never there. It was never there. And you won't even have to hurt. And don't be waiting for things to accumulate before you pray. If you are seeing, see in me, I still even have time. If I'm even seeing like I'm liking you and you're want me, I'm pushing you away quickly. And if the feelings is just still there, then I will talk to God about it. I don't like it. This guy doesn't like me and I like him, and I just get rid of the feeling. Except if you want something out of this, then make it work. But if you don't want anything out of this, take these feelings away, please. It's not me that'll come and be hurting and be trolling, whatever the word is, over a man that is just like drilling over a man that just doesn't even really care about my existence or something like that. You get? And yeah, if we just learn to do that, calm down, realize that it has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with anything. Their preference. People like what they like, people hate what they like, just the way you like what you like and you hate what you hate. So the fact that you're not any man's spec, that doesn't mean you're less than anything. You probably, in fact, billions or millions men spec out there. The man that you're his spec is definitely out there. Plenty of them are out there. So don't be stressing yourself. Do not be stressing yourself. Just be praying to God to take the feelings away and just calm down. Don't stress yourself. It's not you. It's just the universe not wanting you guys to emerge for a reason. And whatever that reason is, you have to trust it. You have to trust God for it and just don't stress. You should just calm down, please. Like I've seen ladies stress over nothing. Next thing you know, a woman is now having, she's just worried to see if a man doesn't. If a man isn't vibing with you, just let him go. Just don't stress yourself. Now again, I have no shit for women that literally have that initiative. They think like that you go and ask me now. So I don't have anything against them. You do what you gotta do, girl. Do what you gotta do, okay? Do what you gotta do. Me, I'm not just gonna do that, but you do what you gotta do. But I'm just saying that, I mean, he's the man. I mean, he's the man, like, right? I mean, if you if you made it like it's like having a home that is opened. Like imagine a man just passing by different kind of homes with open doors. Because definitely my point is you should leave your door open if you like him. Man's passing through different kind of classy house and compounds, like under the rain or whatever. He's cold or he's like looking for somewhere that he would go for, looking for shelter, and he sees like door one is open, door two is open, door whatever is three is open. At the end of the day, the door that suits his soul and his spirit and his eyes, because men today moved around the sea. That's the one he will go for. He will enter. That's the house that he will enter. That's the door that he will enter. Okay? So my point is, at least leave the door open, like tiny, small open. So that's how I feel. So like if I leave the door open now, I did not now enter my door, I now enter the other door or two doors ahead of me. Then that means like I'm clearly not your home, puppy, and this is clearly not the place you want to be, and it's fine. Because guess what? There are plenty of homeless people out there that would happily like, oh, well, let me just leave this matter for my tired. I guess you should get what I'm saying, okay? You understand what I'm saying? So I hope you girls get it a little. Just and advice, no, I don't. I won't say vice versa. Men's own is a different thing entirely. Okay, if you like what you like, even if the woman is acting somehow doing you younger, chase it, chase and chase and chase that woman. That's what I believe. Actually, they chase that woman. So men, this is a mental emotionally. You have strength for all these kind of things. It's not like before a man would stop me for many years, for many months. But for now, now men don't even have stress for that. I even think the men got want me. You should come and be going. You're not the only one. They have plenty of other options. But again, it's not all men that do that. The men just see you and be like, see that house? I must dine in that house. And they will do everything in their power to just dine in there. And those men, whew, that's a man that knows what he wants. And men, do we love that kind of man? So yes, guys, thanks a lot for your time. Thank you. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and thanks again. Take care of you.